Biker Bytes.
Well guys, Biker Bytes here, and no, this is not another commute. I know you may recognize this spot because it is part of my commute, but no, I am not on a commute. I'm on a one-nighter, oh, excuse me. I'm on an overnight camp trip to Walkabout Creek, no, Waterfall Creek, get it right. About an hour and a half away from Brisbane, and I'm using the standard KLR luggage kit that comes with the bike because I could fit everything in. I was quite amazed. So I'm going to head towards Ipswich, and then I'm heading south to Boonar, where I'll just top up my petrol, and then it's about another half hour from there, I think, to the actual destination. So in order to save battery and film and everything like that, I mean memory, I'm not going to film most of that. So when I come to the next red light, I'm going to switch you guys off. So in the meantime, I'll yabber on a little bit. So it's looks like it's 33 degrees today. It's the day before New Year's Eve. Oh, here's a red light. I'm going to cut you guys off short rather quickly. Hey guys, I just switched you back on to get a load of this view. I don't know if you can see it. Mountain range. This is, I believe, called the Scenic Rim. Fantastic mountain range. You get a load of that? So I'm about 15 minutes away from my destination. Wow. Stunning. Okay guys, I've switched you back on here because we're 9 minutes away from the destination, 6 kilometers, and I think we're just about to hit the dirt. I've just pulled in here. This isn't the road I've been travelling on, but this one is. So just round this corner we take a right. Pothole. Here we go. Barnett Creek Road. Okay, so 2-kilometer stint here. Gorgeous scenery. The old moo cows. Farmer Jack. Or Joe. Joseph or Josephine. Now, I've not been able to book a site here because their booking system's offline and no one's answering the phones because of the Christmas holiday. So I've no idea whether or not I've got a spot. So the plan is to turn up and see. But I do have a plan B. I've booked another site at Harding's Paddock that we passed earlier. So that's my backup plan. That's a guaranteed spot. But I would like this one, if at all possible, because it's going to be more isolated and quieter. Right. I think this is it. Yep. Okay. This is what it's all about. Look at the scenery. Getting a bit rocky. Stand up. Well guys, this is my first solo motorbike camping trip. And I'm pretty excited. Taking it steady around these corners. These rocks are like marbles. Gently does it down here. Hello, cows. There's a car. What is he doing? I don't know whether I'm an antisocial person or I just like the solitude. How do you know? Well, we'll be there in a minute, folks, so I imagine it's just through these trees. 400 meters, guys. Oh wow. It looks like it's all packed out. Oh no, one or two. No, it's all packed out. Alternatively, I could stay here. Now you probably can't see any of the campers in the background, but they are there. There's about 4, maybe 5 campers. This apparently is reserved as part of the day use area. So you can see possibly through these trees here. That's where, just beyond that ridge of trees, that tree line, is where the actual campground is. This just appears to be a vacant spot. Don't know whether it's to park cars or what. The day use area is there where you can see that car. It's not busy. Hopefully I'll get away with it. There are fire pits here, but they look as though they are handmade, so they're obviously not official. But people have obviously camped here before, so I'm going to do likewise. And hopefully it'll all be good. So I'll get sorted out and get back to you later. So whilst I'm as yet unpacked, I thought I'd give you a quick rundown on actually how I packed this KLR using the stock luggage racks. Well, not racks, but bags, panniers, whatever you want to call them. How I got on with that. So they seem to do pretty well in terms of being strapped to the bike. I was traveling at 100 kilometers an hour and it was all good. No issues there. I did periodically look down to check to make sure they weren't waving in the air. All good. So, yeah, not bad. So here's what I've got in my rear pannier. Cook system. So in there, obviously you've got the pot. I've got a collapsible mug, I've got my gas and some cleaning stuff. That's my Climate Static V sleeping pad. Awesome. Obviously I've got my one-man tent. Got a pillow here, inflatable pillow. Little packet of knickknacks, just bits and pieces, loose ends. Water, so there's about 2 litres there. That's the stove. This is a Eco or Yuko candle. Haven't tried that yet, so that'll be fun. This is a metal windshield. That's a long sleeve top for the evening. This is a tarp that I'm using as a ground sheet to stop any spiky things spiking in and to insulate the tent from the cold. So rear pannier on the left. In here, this is a down jacket, clothes and a towel, waterproof jacket, And underneath there is a bike cover, waterproof bike cover. So that's all the very light stuff. And the same goes for this as well. Light stuff only, so cloth items. Server Defender hat, I might as well put that on because my hair is pissing me off. Thongs for just walking around, I don't want to walk around in boots. Sleeping bag liner, sleeping bag. Again, just light stuff in the side ones here and the heavier stuff in here. And then I've got a rucksack that I was carrying on my bag, and basically in there is another bottle of water, some food, the food I'm taking, and just other little knickknacks. So there you go. Having a cup of coffee. It's 6:10. Can you see me? I can't even tell if you can see me. So I'll have this cup of coffee, and about 7 o'clock I'll do my dinner. All the mod cons here, you know. Coming along quite well. Holy cow! That was quick! Well, I've got a little fire set up ready. There we go. Just using loose leaves, gum leaves off the floor, and fallen twigs and stuff, just to get the thing going. These gum leaves are really good fire starters. They really take well. I've found a couple of used logs that were here, remains of somebody else's fire. So I'm going to bat on those and use those as well. earth is this? This is the ugliest bug I've seen. What the heck is it? Look at those beady eyes. I'm going to have to remove this somehow. I don't want that right next to my tent. That's scary. Well guys, I'm in bed. There's my feet. Nice, aren't they? It's very hot. There should have been more to that sentence, but there wasn't, was there? Yeah. So it's hot. It's about 10:15. So it's time for some shut-eye. I won't show you my ugly mug. Not tonight. Not considering I've only got pants on. Alright guys, see you in the morning. Well, morning guys. That was a reasonable sleep. I'm sat in my tent because the mosquitoes are quite fierce this morning. They're buzzing around right outside here. I hope you can see me through this mesh. Anyway, I'm just enjoying a cup of coffee out of the biting sphere of the mosquitoes, hopefully. You never know. Yeah, so had about 6 hours sleep. Woke up several times. It was quite warm, but you know, not too bad. So after this coffee I'll get packed up and then just maybe have another coffee and explore a little bit. So speak to you in a bit. Cheers. Don't know whether you can hear that, but there's a bird in the background that I'm going to call the 4 o'clock bird. Can you tell why? Well, that's me all done, guys. Place is getting busy. There's a few trucks coming through now. You may be able to see, if I put it in the right direction, more trucks coming through. I heard some guys getting stuck up there on the old CB radio, so that was interesting. But yeah, what a great time. Not quite as peaceful as I was hoping, but I'm not surprised. Where there's water about, creeks like this, you're normally going to get a lot of people coming and camping out through the night. But it was good. Nice to get out of the city and do a bit of, well, it's my first camping trip, so what could be wrong? Haha. So I'm just going to have a final cup of coffee. I'm all packed. Cup of coffee and then I'm off. So I'll speak to you on the road. Well, I'm on the way home now. Just going back along the same track I came in. It's really gravelly. Like marbles. Going up here in second. Whoa. So it took me about an hour and a half to get home, I think. Haven't got any reception yet to do my Google Maps, but all I need to do really is head towards Boonar, and then from Boonar head towards Brisbane. Should be fairly straightforward. Look at the beautiful scenery. Superb. I'm really low on battery, so I probably won't have much to show you on the way back, which is not a big deal considering once I get off this bit of stretch of nice road to Boonar, and then 50% of it will be highway. I wonder if I'm going to get a drenching here. This will be interesting. Nope. Alright guys, speak to you later. Are you still with me? I'm low battery now anyway. That's what it says. So you're either with me or you're not. I'm about 3-4 Ks from home. Come on lights, I'm cooking. We're going to go over the Brisbane Bridge. Hopefully the battery will last long enough for you to see it. Beautiful Brisbane. Just as a final note, I just thought I'd like to mention that the KLR saddlebags and pannier actually did rather well. Managed to store all my kit that I needed. Stayed on the bike even at 100 kilometers, 110 kilometers an hour. Weren't flapping about or anything. So, yeah. Pretty pleased with that. So if you have these, don't write them off. They are useful.